Hello everyone. Welcome back to another Magic the Gathering Commander review. This time we are reviewing the set of Urza's Legacy. So, very short one here, only 2 commanders to talk about, and unfortunately, unlike Urza's Saga, we got 2 commanders that are very specific in what they do, and they're not that popular, and so it means that they are very low tier. But before we get into that, as always, I have the classic tier list setting S to F, V at the bottom because of vanilla, so vanilla creatures do not restrict you in any way, but they don't take you in any direction, so you can go whatever you want with them, so they go vanilla. I do my videos based on the number of deck ideas that I can find, rather than the commander's power level. However, the power level does affect the popularity of the commander, which means it gets more decks built around it. The 3 ways that I do the deck ideas, and on the right you'll see here each deck idea does contribute to a point towards the commander, and then based on the total number of points it gets put on the chart you see. So the 3 ways I do it are the 3 deck ideas from the video I made for the commander. That includes things like its creature types, that includes the 3 deck ideas, so on and so forth. Second way is on EDH Rec, which is what I use a lot for referencing for those videos. Any deck ideas that are popular are put onto EDH Rec, so those count towards its total. And lastly, any of those unique or weird janky deck ideas that I come up with or that I find on the internet outside of EDH Rec also contribute to its value. So, unfortunately for Multani and Radiant, both these commanders are not that popular on EDH Rec. They're a little too restrictive on what they want to do, so there's no weird janky deck ideas out there in the world. And, you know, they only have 1 creature type each. Yeah, that's unfortunately. So even my bad and sad news for these decks is because of how they were designed. I don't know when or how we're ever going to get other cards to either increase their popularity to give them more deck ideas, or whether there's going to be new archetypes out there to boost them up. With the exception of Radiant, if you really wanted to, you could build a different tribal deck of different tribes that have flying for Radiant. So you could do angels, you could do birds, you could do thopters, you could do spirits. If you really wanted to do each an individual type of creature that you could build for Radiant, which you could do, that would boost Radiant's ranking up quite a bit, because there are plenty of different creature types that you can build full decks around, which would make it its own unique deck, and have Radiant as the commander. For the purposes of this video, I did not go into that much depth, because 9 times out of 10, if you're going to build something like a Griffin deck, you're going to play with one of the Griffin commanders, I assume. If you're going to play a bird tribal deck, you're probably going to want to play with one of the legendary bird commanders, or like Soratami, which that's not the right name. Soria. I know we did a whole, like, this is how you pronounce this commander's name thing in one of the comments. Soria. I'm going to do Soraya. That's what I'm going to do. That is a human that cares about birds. If you wanted to do spirits, there are plenty of mono-white spirit commanders that you could build around. So I did not include each type that you could build a full deck around for Archangel. Or rather Radiant, but it is something you could do. So unfortunately, that's all I've got for these commanders. They're really cool, they're very unique and niche commanders to build around, but unfortunately they're so restrictive that there's not really much else you can go with them. So that's going to do it for this video. Thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you guys so much for all your support. I'm trying to make sure I get these videos out on a regular basis to you guys. Summer is coming in, summer stock of shows is coming in for me and my work, and I want to make sure that I don't fall behind on getting videos out to you guys. So I'm doing the best I can. I hope I don't miss a day, because there are plenty of commanders and sets to talk about, and we're going to keep going. Stay tuned, because the next set is going to have our first, like, 30 plus commanders in it, and we haven't really seen that since Legends, which was the very first set that I ever started in. So that one's going to be a big one. I'm very excited. I've already started making the slides for all of those commanders and all those videos of how I'm going to talk about them. It's going to be really good. So stay tuned for that. Make sure to hit the like button, the subscribe button, and the bell button to get notified when those videos come out. Go check out my other playlists while you're waiting for videos to come out. There's plenty of other content on my channel. I got a lot of Let's Plays that are going on. And I'm planning some other content to come out in the future as well, which I'm very excited for. When I get closer to that, I'll be posting some stuff on YouTube, on like the general comment page or whatever, about that. And maybe some more Magic stuff coming out in the future. We'll see. I don't know. We'll see. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. And as always, I'll see you in the next one. Bye!